Hello, my name is Scott Omer. I'm going to demonstrate how to fish for walleye. Why? Well, because I like to fish and I like to eat walleye. To start with, you will need the proper equipment. You'll need your basic jig heads. They have lead on them. And you will need an open-faced reel. And you should have around 8 to 10 pound of string on that reel. Of course, your rod and a dozen night crawlers. Once you have these things, you're ready to head to the lake. If you don't already have a map, you can start at your local bait and tackle store and pick up a local map. Topo maps are real good because they show you the depths and the valleys and the little river channels, but any map will work. So now that you're on the lake, you're ready to fish. What you'll do is you're going to take a night crawler and a jig head, and you're going to thread that night crawler on to where just the end of him, about an inch or so, is hooked on to the hook, something like that. You want the body of the night crawler hanging down off the hook, like that. Most of the time, walleye live on the bottom of the lake. So this is going to be similar to fishing for catfish. You're going to take your jig head with the night crawler and drop it straight down to the bottom. The difference between walleye fishing and catfishing is catfishing, you just leave the jig head set there. For walleye fishing, you want to drag that jig head along the bottom, bouncing it up and down slowly ever so often. When you feel a bite, what you don't want to do is jerk right away, because if you do, all you're going to do is you're going to come up with your jig head and a little piece of the worm, because the walleye didn't have the whole thing in his mouth. You have to give him time to get the whole thing in their mouth. So once you feel the tap, you want to give him some string. Wait about 5 seconds, 6 seconds, and then you're going to start to see your string go out. Or as you tighten up the string, you're going to, if it feels tight, then you know he's got it in his mouth. At that time, you just want to give him a steady jerk. When you catch that fish and you bring him up to the top of the water, you want to be careful not to put your fingers in his mouth, because a walleye has razor sharp teeth like piranha, and it will hurt. So if you have a net, you need to use a net. Each lake has a length limit, so make sure you follow your rules and regulations. You can get those from their bait and tackle stores, and make sure that the fish that you catch is within those limits. If the fish you caught hopefully is a walleye, then take it home and enjoy. For more information on walleye fishing, you can go to www.walleye411.com. Thank you, and good fishing.